Samantha has two best friends, named Jenny and Amber. Her father is taking her for the weekend, and she invited two friends to come with her. Her family owns a bungalow in the forest, and on Friday night, her father drove three friends up there. "Do you see that lake?" Samantha asked as they arrived. "That's Lake Samantha. My father grew up here. He loved it so much that he named me after it." That night, after packing up, be a girl sitting spinning pants and think of ways to have fun. "Does AI have any ghost stories?" Amber asked. Jenny said, "I have one. This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine. She watched these two kids one night, sitting in the dark, alone, watching TV. The phone rings. She came over and answered. I heard a voice on the other end of the line, with a very heavy breath, and said you went to check on the kids." "Jenny, come on," Amber interrupted. "You've all heard this story. It's a ghost story, the most boring ever. Does anyone else have a real ghost story?" "I know one thing," Samantha said. "It's about a 10-minute walk away. There's a dilapidated old house. That's the house we walked through. On the way up here, it's in the middle of an empty space, hidden in a narrow street. A long time ago, there's a man living in there. His family is really rich, and they own hundreds of plots around here. This man met a simple country girl from a simple country town, and they fell in love. But his family wasn't too happy about it. They don't think she's good enough for him, so he ignored them. He's a kind of independent person and went to build a little house on a piece of land. That's the old house. He's married to this girl, and everything is amazing. They had a daughter and eventually a son. This is where the story starts to get worse. Their son is sick. It's not physically, it's mentally. He's sick in his mind. He's not mentally disabled or anything. It's just that he has some kind of deviation in his mind. To the age of 9, his behavior is becoming too much, so your parents can handle it. Easy to explode rage. 7 often run into the forest and hide. Things like that. I don't know what to do with my son. The man had to turn to his family for help. The man's parents then took the boy away. They sent him to a place deep in the forest. It's not a mental institution, but it's for those who need to be treated. His parents especially thought that's the best they can do right now. The family got used to not having one. My son next door, they're not coming to visit you anymore. They operate as if they've never even had a son. And everything is as good as before. 8 years later, the boy is about 10 to 67 years old. Escaped from the hospital. So the staff here did a search, but no one found him. His family has been informed of this, and they're really worried. They're worried about his safety. He's been alone in the wild for weeks, and the likelihood of survival is very low, but he's not dead yet. One night I found my way home. He crept into the house and one by one, he massacred his entire family, parents and sister. They're all cut to pieces. With blood still pouring down from his axe, he disappeared into the forest. The rest of his family was discovered. A few days later, people in the surrounding area was horrified. The police tried to find the killer, but to no avail. To this day, he has never been found. From there, every year, come to the harvest season, is that people around here are starting to go missing. And so, for their position as a cornhusk doll, will be left behind. People say that old boy, he is now a grown man, still wandering in the forest. Around these areas, the towns around, that made this story a legend. They hang dolls at the front door. As a protective layer, they said that, if the boy saw a doll hanging on the door of a house, you're going to walk past that house and leave peace to the inhabitants. No one knows if this is true or not. But now, there's still a doll. It's hanging in front of every house in town. This story is terrifying. Jenny is crying. So, do you have a doll hanging on your door? Of course, Samantha said. My father said he doesn't believe in this legend, but we've still hung one just in case. It looks like the house is still haunted by the ghosts of Kior's murdered family. And if you go there at night, you can hear the whole horrible thing. It's happening again. Do you think we could go up there and try? Jenny asked. For sure, Samantha said. But tomorrow when it's still bright. It would be stupid if we still insist on going at this hour. That night the girls slept in the same room and huddled together, trying to pretend like they weren't scared by the Kia story. The next morning, Samantha's dad made it all a hearty breakfast. They then went down to a nearby lake to swim. About lunch, they set off on a trip to Kiar's old haunted house. When you get there, the girls feel a strange presence in the old place. This ruin is enough to make them creepy. They discovered the ruins of the old house, staring at the walls and striding through the rubble. After a while, Samantha finds out that something is buried, half in the dirt. Something you didn't realize at all before. It's some kind of book. She dug it out and dusted it off. The girls start surrounding when she opens it out and turn the pages yellow. It's like a diary or something. Samantha said maybe this is his diary. Jenny whispered the AI's diary. Amber asked the guy. Jenny said the man who killed his family. Samantha read the diary aloud when others are listening. There's a line written inside this cover, she said. It says, to my family, people I love and respect, who will always be with me. The 10th of May 1987, it's hard to be alone. All they have to do is talk to me. But they can't do that. Sometimes I hear their voices at night. I heard their screams. It's cold and dark, I need love. They don't love me. The drugs are out, I'm free from them all. If they can't love me, they'll have to leave. Deep sleep for everyone. I still hear their voices, always screaming. The 12th of April 1987, they stopped looking for me. I feel fine now. I'm living in the forest. I chase the animals and put them to a deep sleep. It's the same way I did with my parents and sister. I visit my old house at night. I listen to the voices. At least they're talking to me now. The 10th of March 1995, I left the forest years ago and moved to a small town nearby. No one knows who I am. No one knows who I am. Sometimes I hear people tell their stories. It makes me laugh inside. They're all afraid of me. Sometimes I go to the forest. I slept in my old house. My parents still talk to their son. They said they were proud of me. 2 de novembro de 1998. Life is good. I got a job. I bought a house. I met a girl. She's very quiet and pretty. Sometimes I take her to the forest. She loves it. I let mom and dad meet her. They like her. Dia 1º de julho de 2000. It's a great day. Now I have a child. I'm very happy. My parents are now grandparents. My wife's health is not very good. It's hard for her. She may not make it through. Maybe she'll have to go to sleep. 13/8/2010. I'm so proud of my son. She's just like me. Except she's much smarter. She has absolutely no problem. Don't hear the voices. She went to school and had a lot of friends who weren't like me. Sometimes I take her to the forest. I love my son very much. I named my son after this lake. Samantha Lake. Samantha stopped reading. There's a stunned silence. What is it, Jenny? Cried Samantha. Is this some kind of joke? Amber asked anxiously. It's not funny. This can't be true. Samantha whispered. It's impossible. Right after that, they heard the trees' branches breaking behind their backs. When they turned around, they found Samantha's father standing there. He had a strange, painful look on his face. He's got an axe in his hand. You shouldn't have found this. He muttered, there's no other way now. Deep sleep will come for everyone, no daddy. Samantha screamed. When Samantha's father had finished dismembering the body, put the pieces in a large plastic bag buried deep in the forest. They're so deep that no one can find them. Now they can be together forever. Don't worry, I'll protect you, he muttered as he slammed his shovel to the ground. You may not understand now, but then you'll understand. This is the only way we can be together. Reunited in a deep sleep,